One of the toughest things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. The Falcons will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. So the Wyoming Cowboys offense will be first on the attack. And they're going to be met by one of the best defenses in the nation, David. And I know seeing a defense doing what they want, when they want to do it, makes you a happy man.
Well, the defense is starting to make a comeback. Like, I'm excited about this new era of football. Like, we're seeing better tackling and we're seeing better coverage than we were a couple of years ago. And this defense is fun to watch them on tape, fun to talk to their coaches. Jesse, this defense has been consistent all year long.
And they're dialed in and they're so talented. They've got multiple NFL draft picks on that side of the football. And they don't have to change a lot week to week. This defense dominates. They do what they do. And they don't care if you know it. You can't do anything against them.
He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Well, that's one the DB, I think, would like to have back. Out route, he was in man coverage. If he could have just got out of his break a little bit sooner, he might have had a chance to intercept that one and take it to the house.
Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on an RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI. They'll decline the penalty here and let the result of that play stand. And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. Looked as if they might have a little something going there, but they'll have to kick it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. The Falcons offense will have its first possession of the game. We'll keep a close eye on the play calling and just how diligent they are in getting the tight end involved, Jesse. It just didn't work last week.
Yeah, there's no question that this coaching staff, they know the offense basically goes as their big tight end goes. And that's why they lost their last game out. They didn't get him the ball enough. And that was a huge problem. So, David, big priority, #1 for this offense in this one, get him as many touches, as many ways as you can.
Yeah, feed the big fella, the big target, the chain mover, the red zone area, but just, you don't have to be as accurate. I think that's the thing that's nice. When you're throwing to a big tight end over the middle of the field, like, he'll catch it and still get hit. It's not that big of a deal, so we got to use the big fella.
Pulls it and fires to the left. There he goes. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. He's at the tip, and he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Falcons.
And back in the day, you used to line up and your tight end was a blocker and you threw it to him short. Now, these guys are being so dynamic in space and so athletic. Now they can make big, huge plays for your offense and put points on the board in a hurry.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Looking to throw on first down. A little release to the back.
really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Got his man on the right. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49.
I love the QB here. He holds it, he holds it, he holds it just long enough to let the receiver run the drag route, and then he puts it out in front of him so he can catch it on the run in stride.
Throws for the end zone. And it's a touchdown, but hold on just a second. We'll have to see what the flag's about.
Offside, defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on, the defense declined, and the touchdown stands. Extra point here will tie the game. And he tacks on the extra. On the option. Now the pitch. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. And the Falcons will hustle to the line.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack.
Oh, he's got some space. Drills him with the stiff arm. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. Defense showing blitz here. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go right back to the run. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. Getting set for the point after.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He'll go out of bounds at the 22-yard line, and that's where this offense will take over. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
And they're not on the same page there.
And you see those balls in practice sometimes. They're just off the mark. You don't know how to control it. You don't know what goes wrong, but sometimes QBs miss, and it's an incompletion.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He holds it in, and nobody's close. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on 3rd down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
So now it's 2nd and long. Running back searching for a hole. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
They'll ride the hot hand. And the offense went right back to their man, and this time the defense was ready to stop him. This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. And it's incomplete as he tried to thread that needle to the back corner of the end zone. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And that one took everything he had to... Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They're off to a really strong start and operating with a 14-10 lead. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Falcons in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And the pressure gets there, and down he goes at the 18.
Man, this offense has been bad. How about the first play? Nowhere to go, nowhere to run, tackle for a loss. Second play, you get your quarterback sacked. And the third play, now we're sitting in 3rd and long, right where this defense wants to get us.
Oh, they're after him. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. And the Falcons will line up to punt it away.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They had given up a ton of yards. I think they understood the gravity of the situation. 3rd down, that was critical for them to get off the field, build momentum, build some confidence. Nice job that time by the defense.
First snap of this drive will come from the 46. Handoff to the lone back. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Cowboys with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. He'll pull it on the read. And his way to the 1st down and then slides to avoid the hit.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the 1st down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
And the Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. We're through 1, and what a back-and-forth battle between these 2 quarterbacks as we look at the stats. They flipped into the field, and we're ready to play. They've got a 1st down here to open the period. Softened him up with a run. Now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the 1st down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. The snap sets up to throw. Touchdown, Cowboys! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these 2 guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these 2 guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. The Falcons moving quickly to the line.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Dropping back, it's Payne. And they can't make the connection on third down.
You know, it's funny. That's probably the most discombobulated the offense has looked so far in this game, right? After watching that incompletion there on third down, they were just up and down the field earlier. Tremendous rhythm, tremendous balance. Everything their play caller was dialing up was working, lighting up the scoreboard. And all of a sudden on this last drive, just not able to piece it together. They've got to be able to turn the page and get back to how they looked earlier in the game.
Spectacular layout and catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Flips it out on the screen. Inside the 40. They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective. The Cowboys will line it up on 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Cowboys have pushed it inside the 20. From the red zone, looking for a man. He's got him. Out of bounds after a big pickup on the play, just a couple of yards short of the goal line. The Cowboys trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal.
Well, this offense told us coming in they were going to challenge this secondary early and often. They were going to use their speed to their advantage, take advantage of this quarterback's touch and arm talent. And already in the second quarter, they've got over 200 yards thrown.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to pass it. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll keep it himself. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain.
Really nice job by the defense that time, stopping the option. Everyone accounted for. You saw the quarterback. He was holding it. He was running wider and wider out to the perimeter of the field. But this defense has really good speed.
Got some room headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's the hardest part about playing a mobile quarterback.
Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. He's got his man across the middle. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. And the Falcons want to move quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Tough run in this part of the field. He's got 4 down to the 23. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. To throw, it's Payne. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. Bully ball on 3rd and short. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat.
Throws toward the end zone. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Man, those 4th down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Power football with the run. Got enough for the 1st. At the 45 on his way. It's a seam wide open. And he runs it in for the score. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Right down the middle. Got his man downfield. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Going for the big play. And he makes the catch inside the 15. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And here they come to give it another shot on 3rd and goal from the 3. Looking for a man, it's Payne. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Splits the uprights. Good. That'll close the gap to 14.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Off the play fake on 1st down. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. Not sure exactly what went haywire there, but the timing was just off.
And that's your job as a defense, right? You got to find a way to disrupt the timing and jam wide receivers or get to the quarterback and make him feel uncomfortable, but you can't let that timing be easy and effortless. Nice job by the defense.
And the Cowboys come to the line needing just inches for the 1st down. Quick release on the RPO. So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. The Cowboys headed quickly to the line. The play action fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the 2nd half, expect this offense to keep dialing them up.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Looking to throw again. Fires to the wideout. Fires it incomplete.
I'll tell you what, you could tell the defense knew exactly what they were doing. They were dialed in, took away the primary target. And then it's on you as an offense. Now I got to adjust. I got to do something different to what they're doing.
Snagged out of the air. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. And the Cowboys come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Touchdown, Cowboys! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
And this quarterback really does a great job of seeing the defense and seeing what kind of coverage they're in. And I think when this offense goes empty and they spread the defense out, it just makes it so much more simple for the QB to see what the defense is doing pre-snap and then post-snap. You could tell he's playing in a great rhythm right now because he's seeing the field, and these empty sets are really helping him out.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Boise State is trailing right now, but I'm old enough to remember the 07 season where this program ran the Statue of Liberty play to win the Fiesta Bowl. If that group could find a way, there's hope for this team. They're trailing by just 4 to Western Michigan.
Makes the grab.
This one has actually kind of exceeded expectations. Always a memorable chapter in the book of college football.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. That's reeled in. It's Mahoney. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Falcons in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass, it's Payne. The throw. Caught close to the marker, it's Jennings. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wide out there on the slant.
Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Brown. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. Back to pass. And it's an incomplete pass on the deep shot, but the flag is down. Let's check the call. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Line getting set on second down. Ready. Looking to fire. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons! They trying to set the tone with the run. Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Falcons want to pick up the tempo.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Collisions and power on display, and after all of that, just back to the line of scrimmage. He'll do it himself. He picks up 4. That'll leave them with 3rd and 6. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Throws to the wideout. Good quickness to grab it off the bounce. He'll out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 31, and a big pickup on that one. The give to the back. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Back to throw, it's Payne. Fires to the middle. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
He picks up the 1st down, brought down, but not before he put that dude in a blender. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Right on the money. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down.
I think that's an example there on the out route. Receiver just has to know where the 1st down marker is. You got to stretch the depth of your route a little bit longer to make sure that once you catch it and you go out of bounds, you've already picked up the 1st. He wasn't able to do that, and now it sets up 4th and short.
The Falcons trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash it. 2nd and goal. To the ground with the back. And he'll be stuck. Got nothing. Line of scrimmage still at the 4. This offense simply has to pay this off on 3rd and goal. They desperately need a touchdown. The lone back's got it. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a 3rd down stop. 4th and goal from the 5, and the offense is staying out there. A gutsy move by this ball club. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Air Force. Fitted in the window for the... Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. They just saw their lead cut in half, and now they'll... There he goes! That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. It's complete to the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. The Cowboys lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They'll try to run for it. On the move at the 30. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Well, in a short yardage situation, they pull off an explosive play. And how about the blocking up front? Everybody getting a big-time push.
Yeah, and in those third and shorts, defense plays aggressive, loads the box. One guy misses, and it ends up being a big gain. Nice play by this offense.
Finds his big tight end. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
So surprised we have not been calling this guy's name more. He's one of the best tight ends in the country, but give the defense credit. They have had an outstanding game plan limiting him so far. That's only his second catch of the game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. He caught it. They will score. Touchdown, Wyoming. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no... Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll go right back to him. And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. Guys, we have Wyoming on top as we reach the end of the quarter. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. Wants to throw. It's Payne. Just tried to drop a little floater in there, and it's incomplete. And the Falcons will punt this one away.
Number 17, on to kick it away.
Hauls it in, looking for space. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. There wasn't much need to throw it around on that last drive for the touchdown, Jesse. They got it done running the ball.
And David, I don't think you have to overthink this thing. If they can't stop you running it, why would you stop handing it off? Just keep at it here on this drive.
Well, and if I'm the defense, I'm making some changes. I'm bringing in more big bodies. I'm playing more aggressive towards the line of scrimmage. I am not going to let them have that kind of drive again.
Inside the 30. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football, and the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Yeah, and a great job by the defense, holding the line of scrimmage, playing downhill, playing responsibility football, making sure they shut down that option.
From the shotgun, the inside give. Gets it past the marker. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Touchdown, Wyoming! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
There's no mercy rule in college football, man. They've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They are still chucking it, and they are still scoring.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Air Force. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Payne. Unleashes one. Complete to the left. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
And after that long completion for their first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
This time they'll go to the running game. Picks up the first down, still moving. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Falcons are in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Got the back over the middle. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. And the Falcons are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. Fires to the big fella. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup. They'll snap this one from the 30 on 1st and 10. Handoff to the single back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. After losing a couple of yards, it's now 2nd and 12 as they try to keep this drive moving. The give on the option. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. To the air, it's Payne. Unleashes to the end zone. He hauled that one in down the right side, but couldn't stay in bounds. Almost had himself 6. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons! Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Leaves it with the back. Cross the 30 out to the 33 and gains 4 on the play.
And every coach in America has a plan for this situation. The first 4 minutes of the game, the last 4 minutes of a game. How I'm going to construct my offense. Most of the time, I got to be physical. Run the football like right here. Run that clock. Get a few first downs, and I can end this football game on offense.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Here comes the offense on 1st down. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Oh, he's got some space. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
First down, you know you always want to establish the running game. How about this offense? Nothing fancy. Run the football, be physical, get a big gain.
Gets it past the 1st down marker and still running. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Cowboys pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. A great chance to put this game away with a score here on 1st and goal. He is going nowhere as the defense is manhandling this running game. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. Came through like a shot and knocked him down for a loss of 5. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. On the move. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And if they can make this and turn it into a 3-score game, they'll have this one all but locked up. Never a doubt. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
That last score sort of like the finishing touch on a great meal, as they are oh so close to tasting victory and getting ready to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking for a man. It's Payne. Throws to the tight end. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Looking down the middle. He's got an open man. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. That one falls out of bounds, incomplete. And plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offense has just boomed in college football. So good, so many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.